Hey friends, thanks for joining today. This will be a short class that focuses on warming up our hips and shoulders for more vigorous activities like wrestling or jiu-jitsu, which is what I do, of course, quite a bit, but also for any other kind of vigorous activities or sports that might require good mobility in our hips and shoulders. One thing I want to say before we start, when you think of shoulders, I've mentioned this before, but when you think of shoulders, I shouldn't just think about this shoulder joint here. I should also address my thoracic spine, so my middle and upper back, because it's so closely related to the health of my shoulder. So we'll do some things that you might not think of when you think of warming up your shoulders that will require us to mobilize our thoracic spine, okay? So let's begin in child's pose. Just sit back on your heels, have your knees about shoulder width or so, and forehead to the floor. Zoom in here a little bit. Just take a moment here to begin to draw your awareness inward, so you really notice how it feels to be in your body today at this time. Okay, now keep relaxing your jaw, but lightly engage your throat like you're narrowing a valve, which will help you to stretch the breath. And think of like a 5-second exhale and a 5-second inhale or something close to that. Breathing through your nose, but now preferably hearing the breath move in and out of your throat. All right, now keep breathing this way. And let's rock up to all fours and actually come into plank pose from here. Just come into plank, because when we're in plank, it sets us up pretty well for down dog. So while you're here in plank, just check out your wrist. Make sure the creases in your wrists look parallel to the front edge of your mat, and that your shoulders are stacked directly over your wrists. Finally, make sure you're pressing down into your entire hand, including the base knuckle of your index finger. Okay, now from here, next in your exhale, lift your hips up high and press your chest toward your toes. Don't worry about your legs, your knees being straight. Let them be a little bit soft, in fact, and don't worry about your heels getting all the way down. Let them lift up away from the floor. But do focus on lifting your hips and tilting them forward. All right. Now, the next time you inhale, just rock forward to your hands and knees. Lift your chest and look forward. Now, as you exhale, uncurl your toes and sit back onto your heels, getting back to child's pose, engaging your abdomen on the way back. Keep your hands where they are, though. Inhale back up to all fours, extend your spine, move your sternum away from your navel. Curl your toes under, exhale to down dog, hips up high, press your chest toward your toes. Keep pressing down into your hands. Inhale to your hands and knees, lift your chest and look forward. Exhale to child's pose, tighten your abdomen. Inhale back up to all fours, extend your spine. And exhale to down dog. So let's keep moving through this sequence on your own, at your own pace. Whenever you inhale, you're on your hands and knees, extending your spine. When you exhale, alternate between down dog and child's pose. So you're linking each movement to one breath. Just be mindful that you stretch the breath so it lasts a little bit longer than the movement does. One more time through that sequence. Okay, now let's come back to plank pose, just like the first time, just in case your hands moved. So check out your hands, check out your wrists. Make sure your wrist creases are still parallel to the front edge of your mat.
Continue pressing down to that base knuckle of your index finger and slowly lift your hips back to down dog. Take a few slow, smooth breaths here. Make sure you're relaxing your neck and allow the weight of your head to decompress your cervical vertebra. Alright, good. Let's come back to all fours. We're just going to do a variation of bird pose next. Really simple. You just lift one leg up like it's a bird tail. So from here, you might want to bring your knees a little closer toward each other. The next time you inhale, lift your right leg back and up. And as you lift your right leg, do your best not lift your right hip though. Keep your hips nice and level, but lift your right leg back and up. Good. Now the next time you exhale, is bring your right knee to the floor again, and we'll change sides. This inhale, lift your left leg back and up. Hips nice and level. You'll feel your glutes engage here. Next time you exhale, both knees to the floor again. Let's do a little more dynamically now. Inhale, lift your right leg back and up. Real high, hips level. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, left leg back and up. Let's try a few more of those. Whenever you inhale, you lift one leg back and up really high. So again, you'll feel your glutes engaged strongly to do that. When you exhale, bring both knees to the floor. A couple more times. Okay, now this next time your right leg is up, keep it up. Keep your right leg up, hips nice and level. And we're going to make a circular motion out with our right leg. So bring your right knee out to the side, let it bend, and then bring your right knee forward towards your right elbow. And then inhale, bring your right leg back and up. Again, as you exhale, right knee out to the side and forward. Inhale, right leg back and up. Try a few more of those. Big circular motion with your right leg. Try to keep your hips nice and level though still. Now reverse it, go the other direction. Okay, good. Both knees to the floor. Take a breath here, and then let's just change sides. So left leg back and up, hips level. As you exhale, bring your left knee out to the side and then forward. Inhale, left leg back and up. Keep going, just like the first side. And then reverse it. Alright, once you've gone both directions, bring your knees down and back to child's pose, just like we started. Sit on your heels, knees butt shoulder width, forehead toward the floor. Take a few slow, smooth breaths here. Alright, great. Now let's lift up into what they call referee's position in wrestling. So kind of like you're in child's pose, still sitting on your heels, but now instead of your head being down, I'm on my hands. My palms are on the floor just in front of my knees. So I'm going to start here. And then we're going to do these clamshells with our arms to help mobilize our thoracic spine and open up the chest a little bit. So from here, bring your right hand to the back of your head. Turn your shoulders to the right and point your right elbow to the ceiling. Keep sitting on your heels. Look up and just really open the right side of your rib cage and your right lung. Now as you exhale, bring your right elbow to your left elbow. Then inhale, turn your shoulders to the right, point your right elbow up and open your chest and rib cage. And try a few more of those, just like your right arm is a clamshell, closing and opening on the breath. One more time. And this time, keep pointing your right elbow up, keep sitting on your heels, look up, keep breathing. Good. Both hands to the floor, take a breath here, and then let's change sides. Now, left hand to the back of your head, turn your shoulders to the left and point your left elbow up. Like the first side, let's say 6 times or so. Exhalations, close the clamshell. Inhalations, open the clamshell. And when it feels like you've gone to both sides an equal number of times, keep pointing your left elbow up, keep breathing. Great, both hands to the floor again. And now just cross your ankles, sit all the way down and stretch your legs forward. Maybe mobilize your ankles a bit here. And bounce out your knees. And let's do some easy windshield uppers. So just lean back on your hands, bend your knees, have your feet relatively wide, like a little wider than your shoulders. Just go a little side to side. And when you inhale, bring your knees up. When you exhale, drop them to a side, just like your shins are windshield wipers. Okay, now drop your knees to the right and set up a good 90-90 position. So you have 3 90-degree angles. Here, here, and there. Okay, now, from here, bring your hands on either side of your right thigh. And then your left leg is going to be the clamshell now. Inhale, open it up, lift your left knee, and then exhale, bring it back down. Just like your left leg is a clamshell, opening and closing. Now, as you do this, keep the rest of your body really still, so you just isolate your left hip joint. Especially keep your right knee over here down. Just a few more. Now reverse it. Lift your left foot and ankle off the floor a few times. Chances are it won't go very high, and you will feel strong contraction on the outside of your left hip. You may need to lean over this other leg a little bit and to enable your left ankle over there to lift off the floor. And you'll notice my left knee is staying down, so I'm actively internally rotating my left thigh. And then finally keep your left ankle down over there. And just make a circular motion with your upper body. It might feel good to have your hands on the floor. It might feel okay to have your hands off the floor. Either way is good. Make some small circles, make some big circles. Both directions. Alright, good. And unwind and change sides. Now drop your knees to the left and set up those 90-degree angles. Have your hands on either side of your right thigh, your left thigh, your right leg now is the clamshell, opening and closing. Remember, keep the rest of your body really still, isolate your right hip joint down. Then reverse it, so lift your right foot and ankle off the floor a few times. You might need to lean over this other leg over here. Then make some circles with your upper body on this side now. The chances are it's going to feel a little different than the first side. Make some small circles, make some big circles, go both directions. Alright, great. Then unwind. Then just bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall. Take a few slow, smooth breaths here. And then lean forward over your feet. You can use your elbows, of course, to press your shins down a bit. Alright, great. Then sit up nice and tall. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. This is a really couple of go-to exercises that I use. I even use it before the warm-up, to warm up for the warm-up, because I'm old. But you can easily apply these into your training sessions before, and really even after it's fine as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, and I hope I get to see you again soon.